Nothing can make you feel good than the ability to laugh. Look how much better you feel that you were laughing since I've been up here. And humor is everywhere. If you say that you can't find something to laugh at when you wake up in the morning, you are not looking.
Ask anyone you know what they want from a potential partner, and at the top of almost everyone's list is a sense of humor, sometimes outranking physical looks and social status, as studies on social desirability have found sense of humor to be among the most favorably evaluated personality traits. In fact, in 1977, research was found that possessing a sense of humor was ranked 3rd out of 33 potential qualities for a relationship and ranked 9th for a mate. Humor, as defined by the Oxford Dictionary, is the quality of being amusing or comic, especially as expressed in literature or speech.
Controversial joke to test the waters.
Negative reaction. Shutting this down.
Being nice to the waitstaff.
Not noted.
This quality all too often plays a critical role in attraction and courtship in many cultures. Look at it this way. If you've ever seen a couple in which one of the partners is out of the other's league, humor might have something to do with it. Humor can be utilized in a variety of ways and presents one in a favorable light, as those perceived as humorous are deemed more attractive. Humor often shows relatability, agreeableness, and relates to similar attractive traits such as intelligence. Dr. Greengross, a psychologist, shared this thought saying, "Humor is largely an interpersonal activity that requires a high level of emotional, social, and also mating intelligence."
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Jim Carrey, and how are you this evening? All righty then. I grew up in Canada. Is there anybody here from Canada? You know, I used to get really upset when I told people where I came from down in Los Angeles, because I always got the same response. Canada? Wow. Must have been cold. Now I just go along with them.
Yes, Canada. It was a frozen, hostile wasteland. And there was much work to be done if we were to survive the elements. After boring a hole through the ice to find food, my good friend Nantuck and I would build an igloo to protect ourselves from polar bears and flying hockey pucks. Then we would drink a lot of beer. And when Nantuck was ready, he would tell me the story of the great moose who said to the little squirrel, "Hey, Rocky, watch me pull a rabbit out of my hat."
Anyway. Humor is much more than just being funny and sharing jokes. It shows a much deeper intelligence and set of interpersonal skills. G.F. Miller, a psychologist at the University of New Mexico, argues that behaviors such as creativity, art, and humor are strategically designed to convey intelligence, a highly valued trait in mate selection and attraction. Miller also argues that these human-specific behaviors, such as humor and creativity, developed as a method of indication for fitness as a response to mate selection pressure.
Do you have the waning of the Middle Ages?
You have your own library, Preppy.
Would you answer my question, please?
Would you answer mine first?
Look, we're allowed to use the Radcliffe Library.
I am not talking legality, Preppy. I'm talking ethics. I mean, Harvard's got 5 million books and Radcliffe's got a few lousy thousand.
All I want is one. I've got an hour exam tomorrow, damn it.
Please, watch your profanity, Preppy.
Hey, what makes you so sure I went to prep school?
You look stupid and rich.
Actually, I'm smart and poor.
I'm smart and poor.
What makes you so smart?
I wouldn't go for coffee with you.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't ask you.
Well, that's what makes you stupid.
Comp Lit 105, not bad. Music 150, not bad. Music 201, that's a graduate course.
Renaissance polyphony.
What's polyphony?
Nothing sexual, Preppy.
Humor's role in dating and attraction has often been overlooked by researchers. However, a sense of humor is a quality that an overwhelming number of people look for in partners. For example, in 1958, E.L. Hewitt, a clinical psychologist, did a survey researching the attitudes on dating and marriage. In this survey, he found that among male and female college students, 90% and 81% respectively considered having a sense of humor to be critical in a potential mate. People highly value a sense of humor, both for themselves and those they associate with.
Would you like some gum?
Oh, is it sugarless?
Sorry, it's not.
Oh, then no thanks. What the hell was that? Mental note, if Jill Goodacre offers you gum, you take it. If she offers you mangled animal carcass, you take it. You know, on second thought, gum would be perfection. Gum would be perfection? Gum would be perfection. Could have said gum would be nice, could have said I'll have a stick, but no. For me, gum is perfection. I loathe myself. All right, okay. What next? Blow a bubble. A bubble's good. It's got a boyish charm. It's impish. Here we go. Nice going, imp. Okay, it's okay. All I need to do is reach over and put it back in my mouth. Good save. We're back on track, and I'm chewing someone else's gum. This is not my gum. Oh my God. Oh my God. And now you're choking.
Are you all right? Oh my God, you're choking. Better?
Yes. Thank you. That was...
Perfection. Chandler, we've been here for an hour doing this. Now watch, it's easy.
Okay.
Ready? Okay, now try it. No, you gotta whip it. This has been fun.
Yes. Thanks for letting me use your phone and for saving my life.
Well, goodbye, Chandler. I had a great blackout. See ya.
Bernard Murstein and Robert Brust explored the role of humor and attraction and in relationships through a study. They compiled 19 cartoons, 3 comic strips, and 3 printed jokes to be rated on a scale of 1 to 9 by 30 couples. The couples were then separated and sent to rate the jokes by themselves. Their scores were averaged, and it was found that couples tended to share the same humor and rate the comics very similarly. Shared humor probably reflects similar values, similar needs, aggressive, sexual, etc., resulting in consensual validation with an intimate other on how one perceives the world. On the basis of that, it might be presumed that humor is not only significantly associated with attraction, but that it precedes attraction. The irresistibility of humor and attraction lies on the fact that humor and sarcasm is a show of intelligence, an extremely desirable trait in mating and attraction, and allows people to connect and relate with you.